Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
It's Casey Morsell and
Yep.
Jaden Taylor straps. Ask Marquette. Like they
And we're
strap
talking,
up. Like
and they turn
they
you
are
over.
when they want to. That's what's covering up. When they dialed in and they want to guard, they are as good as there is. Taylor really impressed me. I didn't know he was that good of an on ball defender. If he can stay out of foul trouble, and obviously he hit a big three, and he's a part of that backcourt rotation, man. But I thought Casey Morsell struggled early on in the year, and in my opinion, because I thought he focused too much offensively. He seems to be a big part of this run because he's like dialed in on taking a score. You look at what he did with R.J. Davis in moments, in the key moments of that game against Carolina. I mean, he when he wants to sit down and guard, he can guard anybody. And you add Taylor to the mix, man. They have two of the better perimeter defenders left in this tournament and really in the country, and they had it all year long. They just really dialed in. Like, don't take that for granted. I think that's a big part of this game. And it takes less pressure off DJ Burns because putting him in ball screens, like that's everybody's game plan. And nobody's been able to solve it. And let's look at the teams that we're talking about. We're talking about Kolick, who was playing great. We're talking about Cam Jones, and they couldn't crack the code. The Duke backcourt couldn't crack the code. Like all these teams over this, it's not. And going back to the tournament, couldn't crack the code on this. And everybody's game plan is to put them in a ball screen and say, "Hey, we're gonna get to the rim and we're gonna do this and that," and it just doesn't work out that way.
You know what though? The counterpoint I would have to that is that Tennessee strapped them up too, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
And it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
And Middlebrooks
I kind of
too.
feel like
Middlebrooks has came in and held it down. Like usually when Burns goes out, they're lesser. With Middlebrooks playing so well as of late, it's actually they've been better with him off the court as well. So they just all
They're
come
better
together, man.
defensively with those guys.
Yeah,
They just lose it.
yeah,
When Burns is not out there, all the pressure's on DJ Horn
yeah.
offensively to go get them a bucket. He has to
right.
score. They've really been really good helping them in this. Is that they've been playing with Middlebrook, and Diarra and Burns. Two of those three have been on the floor. And that's where they flourished, I think, offensively with the guards and everybody else. Now the guards are moving well. Burns is attacking and being able to pass, and those guys are cutting, playing off of him. But when he's out, they're better, I think, defensively. But they just, they're just buying time. I think they struggle on the offensive end of the floor when DJ's not in the game.
Hey, John, I would ask you, like, they didn't really do this with Tennessee, and even though Edey was definitely getting the best of Tennessee's bigs every time, they really did not use him in a pick and hard role. It was screens at the top to get the guards free and get them a little space, but it wasn't like Edey was. Do you think we might see a little more of that with the matchup in this one?
I don't
A
think it
hard roll
changes
to the
anything. I think Edey's how they get him on angle pin down, angle pin in, screens across. So like that's still. I say when I was playing, I hated the cross screens and recovering to the lane and then the big sealing you off and it's like you hit a wall. So, but I don't think they're going to change that strategy. And Burns is going to have to guard. He's going to have to guard. So, when you look at his minutes, I think it's been an uptick in his minutes. But Burns is really only playing 20 to 23 minutes a game, like during the season as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how NC State leverages him and his minutes because I don't think he can play much longer anyway. So it's going to be, the job on the state staff to kind of figure out how to get him more minutes on the floor without him taken away from you defensively.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.